Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. Given the zombie apocalypse is still going on, I decided to compile a list of free-to-play games you might enjoy. A lot of people are still staying home and need some good games to play. Needless to say, free-to-play games also won't break the bank. And just because they're free doesn't mean there isn't hours of enjoyment to be had. And no, sorry Fortnite fans, this game is not on the list, because everybody knows what Fortnite is. Or should anyway. Now, I didn't just throw this list of games together. These are games I've either played or are currently playing, albeit some of them I haven't played in a while, but do have fond memories of. There should be something for everyone. We have MMOs, strategy, RPGs, first-person shooters. You're sure to find a gem in this list. And if you like the content, be sure to like and subscribe and hit the bell for future Axial GT content. Now we have a lot to go through, so let's get started. Coming in at 16 is Dauntless. It's an action role-playing game developed by Phoenix Labs and distributed by Epic Games that enjoyed a full release in 2019. The game takes place in a fantasy setting where, after a cataclysm, the world has fallen, and monsters and creatures roam the land preying on what's left of the survivors. You as the player take on the role of slayers to take down the monsters known as behemoths. You can craft, upgrade weapons and equipment, advancing your character to take on bigger behemoths. The game has a free-to-play Monster Hunter World vibe, and the game can be played solo or in co-op with friends. Dauntless is available on all major platforms: the PS4, Xbox One, PC, and the Nintendo Switch. Next we have Dota 2. A multiplayer online battle arena game developed and published by Valve. Now it does have a learning curve to master, but is loads of fun. The game starts with 2 teams of 5 players, and they compete to try to destroy the other's large structure while also trying to defend their own. The game was released way back in 2013, but still has a huge player base that is in the millions. Dota 2 is available on Windows and Linux PCs. At 14 we have SMITE. SMITE is another battle arena game, only this time it's in third person. Developed and published by Hi-Rez Studio, the same studio behind the Resurrection of the Tribes series, with Tribes Ascend. Sadly, they are also behind the Killing of Tribes, or that game would have appeared in this list also. But anywho, SMITE was originally released in 2014 for Windows, but given its success, it has made its way to other platforms. SMITE is available for PC, PS4, Xbox One, and the Nintendo Switch. Coming in at 13 is World of Tanks, and I admit one of my favorites. Released back in 2010, World of Tanks became an instant hit, using its freemium business model. The core gameplay is free, but you can choose to pay for premium features. You as a player take control of a single armored vehicle, and you and your allied players duke it out with an opposing team. With many game modes to choose from, being an ace on the battlefield never gets old. World of Tanks is available for PC, Xbox One, Xbox 360, and PS4. Number 12 is World of Warships. Released in 2015, World of Warships takes you from the land of World of Tanks to the open seas. Players can either battle each other, or play in co-op against bots or player versus environment scenarios. In 2016, it was nominated for a BAFTA award for the best multiplayer game of the year. World of Warships also follows the same freemium model as World of Tanks, as one might assume. The game is available for PC, PS4, and Xbox One. Next we have CSGO. This multiplayer first-person shooter really needs no introduction. Being the 4th game in the Counter-Strike series, Counter-Strike Global Offensive was released by Valve in 2012, and as of 2020 has reached millions of players worldwide. You play as either a terrorist or anti-terrorist, with each team trying to eliminate the other, and also completing different objectives. CSGO is available for PC, PlayStation 3, and Xbox 360, but you can still play it on your Xbox One through backwards compatibility. And I am sorry for PS4 fans, since the game went free to play, it is very doubtful the PS4 port will ever come your way. Number 10 is War Thunder. War Thunder was previously known as World of Planes, but given its similarity to World of Warplanes, the name was changed to War Thunder. Released in 2013, the game won several awards, including Best Simulation Game at Gamescom. There are multiple ways to play, battles on land, sea, and air, and to my knowledge is one of the only games to combine all 3 in one game. War Thunder is available for PC, PS4, and Xbox One. Next we have Apex Legends. Apex Legends is a free-to-play battle royale that most everyone knows about. Developed by Respawn Entertainment and published by EA, it is the only game that I know of that didn't release without a prior announcement or marketing campaign, but it didn't stop the game from reaching the top of the battle royale genre, taking on games the likes of Fortnite. But even though the game's popularity has diminished slightly, it's still loads of fun. Apex Legends is available for PC, PS4, and Xbox One. At number 8 we have Let It Die. Let It Die is a hack and slash game developed by Grasshopper Manufacturer. It was originally released for the PS4 in 2016, but PC got its first taste of the game in 2018. Players battle their way through a tower, gathering their loot and trying to stay alive. but once you die, a player's death data is circulated amongst the other players' games where they will appear as opponents, a very unique gameplay mechanic. As stated previously, Let It Die is available for PS4 and PC. Number 7 is Star Wars The Old Republic. Now I did debate on whether I should include this game on the list, but it is free to play from level 1 to 60, where you can enjoy all the original class and planetary storylines, albeit with a few restrictions. But for a Star Wars fan, it still offers hours of enjoyment as being part of the Star Wars universe, so go ahead and use the many hours of gameplay to enjoy the Force. And unfortunately to my console brethren, Star Wars The Old Republic is a PC only title. Number 6 is Ring of Elysium. Ring of Elysium is another battle royale to make the list. Developed by Aurora Studios and published by Tencent. Love them or hate them, Tencent does have some decent games. But in this list, we're overlooking controversy. The game is heavily based off its lore and storytelling, which does lend to a unique experience in the genre. And I will admit, it does have a PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds vibe to it. You may want to check it out. Ring of Elysium is another PC only title. And now we've entered the top 5 with League of Legends, another game that probably needs no introduction. League of Legends was developed and published by Riot Games and is an online battle arena game. It initially released back in 2009, but has grown exponentially ever since and is very active in the esports scene. So take a dive into the fictional world of Runeterra and see if you can become a legend. League of Legends is available for PC. And number 4 is Realm Royale. Now Realm Royale was released in 2018, and I will admit I hadn't even heard of the game until the middle of 2019. It was developed by Heroic Leap Games, and is a spin-off of the shooter game Paladins. It does play very similar to other Battle Royale games, but also has its own unique feel. Plus, who doesn't like the fact that when you knock down a player, they turn into a chicken, with a chance of survival if they can hide out for a short amount of time. I'll admit the first time I saw that, I couldn't help but laugh. Realm Royale is available for PC, PS4, Xbox One, and the Nintendo Switch. Now being at number 3, we have Warframe. Warframe is an action role-playing third-person shooter, developed and published by Digital Extremes. It was initially released for PC in 2013. In this game, players control a race of ancient warriors that have been awoken from their cryosleep slumber, only to find they are at war within the planetary system. You as the player use your Warframe, hence the name, with a variety of weapons and abilities to complete missions. And as of 2019, the game has 50 million players, me included. Warframe is available for PC, PS4, Xbox One, and the Nintendo Switch, and has also been confirmed to be coming to both the next-gen consoles, the PS5 and the Xbox Series X. Here we are at number 2 with Path of Exile. It is an action role-playing game developed and published by Grinding Gear Games. You control your character in an isometric view, exploring the surrounding lands and investigating the darkest dungeons. All the areas are procedurally generated, besides the encampments, where you can rub shoulders with the other players. Procedural generation really adds to Path of Exile's replayability, and you may notice the game borrows heavily from Diablo 2, which in my opinion, Diablo 2 was the best of the Diablo series. But that's just my opinion. So if you enjoy that style of game, give Path of Exile a shot. It's available for PC, Xbox One, and PS4. And number 1, Call of Duty Warzone. Being released in March 2020, Call of Duty Warzone is the newest game on the list. It was developed by Infinity Ward and Raven Software, plus published by Activision, and offers 2 game modes, Plunder and Battle Royale. You can go at it in solo or in squads of 4. Warzone surpassed 50 million downloads in its first month, so finding a match is absolutely no problem. Now I usually give Activision shit for its over-monetization of their game, namely their AAA titles, but I have to say Warzone is their shiny gem. It's really good. Call of Duty Warzone is available for PC, PS4, and Xbox One, and also allows for cross-platform play and progression. Now this is a bonus game. Guild Wars 2. Now I did debate on whether to put Guild Wars 2 in this or not, but the base game is free, offering many hours of gameplay. You still have to pay for the expansions, and go ahead and correct me if I'm wrong, it's been a while since I've played. But Guild Wars 2 is an MMORPG, and was developed by ArenaNet and published by NCSoft. The game boasts real-time 3D environments and enhanced graphics and animations compared to the original, but at the time of its release in 2012, these features put Guild Wars 2 in a league of its own. I have enjoyed many hours of Guild Wars 2. It's definitely worth a shot, especially since the base game is free and costs just the time of a download. Guild Wars 2 is available only on PC. So there you have it, my picks for best free-to-play games. What games would you add to this list? Tell me in the comments below. Let's see if we can make this list a little longer, to give others ideas on games to play. But as always, if you enjoyed the video, please like, subscribe, and hit that bell for future Axial GT content. I really do appreciate you watching. Until next time, I'm out of here. You all stay safe and have a good one.